Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be reviewing the brand new ASUS Vivobook, and this is the ASUS Vivobook Flip S 14-inch version. This has been announced in India with two variants. We have the 8GB RAM variant and also the 16GB RAM variant. Now this is available in two different configurations. One is the Ryzen chip, and second is the Intel Core i5 variant. So we have the Intel Core i5 variant and the 16GB RAM variant. There is also 8GB RAM. Both have 512GB internal storage. Now this is priced 74,990 for the 8GB RAM and 79,990 for the 16GB RAM. So that's the pricing. So let's see how good is this laptop for the pricing. So the specialty of this laptop, as the name indicates, is it's a flip book. That means you can rotate the display like this. You can fold the display and make it a tablet. So that's the flip book. Let's see how good the experience is on this device. So let's go deep into the review. So let's start. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first let's have a look at the design and build quality. Now the design is something unique at this form factor, because this is a convertible laptop. That means it can be folded and made into a tablet form factor, and you can use it as a laptop as well. You can use it in the form of a tent. So you can see here, this is how the tent works. For multimedia consumption, you can use it as a tent format. So it's having a very good hinge. Actually the hinge mechanism is kind of unique. So it's a form factor which makes it convertible. So let's see how the design has been made for this laptop. So you can see here, this is the 14-inch Vivobook Flip S, and you can see here Vivobook branding is there. It has a full-fledged keyboard. There is a pattern on the enter key, and we have a large trackpad with the number pad mentioned here. Then you have customized buttons here, and the hinge mechanism works really well. You can see that the hinge is pretty good in terms of flexibility, and it offers a good feedback overall. Then you get the display. You can keep it flat, or you can turn it, flip it into making it to a tablet. So we'll just show you how it works. You can see here, you can just flip it into a tablet format. The bezels on the sides are quite small, but the bottom bezel is slightly on the higher side. We have the VivoBook branding here. The top bezel houses the camera. We have a privacy shutter button also here. So it is quite good in terms of build quality. Now it's made of an aluminum chassis. You can see here this the VivoBook branding, and here we have a slight pattern here. This is again a metal chassis. Feels really nice. You can see that the hinges are made really well. So overall, in terms of design and build quality, it feels quite good. Now in terms of size, this has around 18.9 mm in thickness. You can see here it is 18.9 mm in thickness, and this weighs around 1.5 kilograms. So it may not be the lightest ultra portable laptop out there, but considering that this is a flip book, this works pretty well, and the weight and form factor looks good. The material quality is good, and we have the 14-inch display. It's a touch enabled display. So you can see here it's a touch display because it is a convertible laptop, so touch display makes sense. So design and build quality definitely looks good, and the hinge mechanism works quite well, and it is well made actually. Now let's talk about the display. Now this laptop has a 14-inch display. It's a 16:10 aspect ratio. You can see here 16:10 aspect ratio, and this is a full HD resolution, and you also get up to 300 nits of peak brightness. Now the brightness levels are quite adequate. It's a glossy panel, and touch works really well. You can see here this is the touch display, and touch works pretty well, and you can navigate through the device pretty smoothly. So there is no issues in terms of display quality. Now the display brightness is kind of adequate, I would say, and display quality as such, there is no mention of any color gamut, how much color gamut it supports. That's not mentioned, but it is adequate. The viewing angles are also quite okay. The colors are vivid, and they offer a good viewing experience as well. There is a slight yellowish tint to that, or rather warmer tone to the display, but you can customize the display using the ASUS My ASUS app. So that customization option is also included. So overall display quality looks quite okay, especially for multimedia experience. This feels really nice. So that's the display of the ASUS VivoBook S Flip 14-inch. Now there is also Corning Gorilla Glass support for the display, so it's well protected. Even if you are using in the tablet format, you have basic protection included. Now next let's talk about the keyboard. Now you get a full-fledged keyboard keyboard here, and the typing experience is actually pretty good, and you get pretty good feedback. The key travel is also good. So overall the keyboard typing experience is pretty good. You have the backlight option here. You can increase or decrease the backlight option, and you get additional keys here, and this power button also acts as the fingerprint sensor. We'll just show you how this works. So you can see here fingerprints kind of works pretty well. It's fast and it is accurate too, and we have this enter key given a pattern. So it's a full-fledged keyboard, and the trackpad experience is also quite okay, I would say. You can see that there is a number pad. You can just toggle the number pad from here in case you want to use it as a number pad. So that option is also there. Now the trackpad experience, I would say, is quite okay. I would have expected a slightly better trackpad overall experience. The feedback feedback definitely needs a bit more improvement, but not bad by any means, but it feels quite good. It's smooth, but the button press still needs a bit more fine tuning. That's what we feel. So next, let's talk about the ports and connectivity. So on the left side you get one USB port, and one of these is USB type A port, USB type A 2.0 port. Now you get an HDMI port, the charging port, and then a USB 3.2 port. Then this is a Thunderbolt port, USB type C Thunderbolt support is there. Then you get a 3.5mm audio jack. Now the charging port is a proprietary port. It's not a USB type C port, so you can use this as the charging port. This USB type C port can be used for charging, and this is the charging port. But if you're using this for charging, then you cannot use for external display with the USB Thunderbolt port. So we felt there is a need for two USB type C port, especially when we are moving for type C. I feel the USB type C port should have been multiple of them, at least two of them should have been there. But again, ports are quite okay. But considering the last year's the Flip S model, we don't see the micro SD card slot here. That has been removed. Last year it was there. So that's the keyboard and the ports and connectivity on this device. Now talking about the performance, so this laptop is powered by the Intel Core i5, the 12500H series chip, and this is powered by either 8GB RAM or 16 gigs of RAM. This is the one we have, the 16 gigs of RAM, and you get 512GB SSD. It's a PCIe 3.0 SSD, and you can extend the RAM up to 24GB. It's a LPDDR4 RAM. So that's the configuration. Now in terms of day-to-day experience, we felt that this is quite good. Now this is not a laptop for extreme tasks. This is more of a laptop which is entertainment, as well as for students who are looking for a convertible laptop, or if you are traveling a lot, ultra portable convertible laptop. That's the purpose, and for that purpose it works pretty well. Now as an entertainment laptop also, you can use it as a really good, because there is a good display and good performance as well. So overall in terms of day-to-day experience is quite good. Now we did play a couple of games here, and the gaming experience is kind of okayish, I would say. But again, this is definitely not suited for heavy gaming, but for casual gaming, which is not very high in terms of GPU usage, you can use it, because this does not come with an dedicated GPU. It is an integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics. So that's one of the things. So it's not a gaming laptop, but you can play casual gaming with this laptop. So performance is quite adequate for this laptop. The intended purpose of this laptop, it's more of a multimedia and for students or ultra portable series category. So that's the performance side. Now this laptop ships with Windows 11, and you get all the basic functionality, and the touch response, as I said before, is quite good. The overall experience is good. We also get a pen input with this laptop. So we'll just show you how the pen input works. So there you go, you can see it's quite responsive, and you also have an eraser here. You can erase this. So there is the pen input. So works pretty well, and this is the pen input. You can recharge using the USB type C port. So this is the pen input. So again, there is rechargeable pen input. So this is also included in the box package. So if you want to use the full power of the touch screen, you have this pen input as well. So next, let's see the speaker quality. This is a dual speakers. It's tuned by Harman Kardon. So let's see how the speaker experience is. So you can see that the speaker quality is pretty good actually, especially as an entertainment laptop. This works really well. The dual speakers with Harman Kardon speakers looks really good. The sound quality as well as the base experience is quite good. Now talking about the battery life. Now this laptop comes with a 50 watt hour battery and you get 90 watt fast charging support as well. So the bundle charger has 90 watt charging, and you can also use the USB Type-C charger with the USB Type-C port to charge the laptop. Now the battery life is quite okay. I would say we got around 5 to 6 hours on an average. That's again mixed usage. So that's what you can expect, around 5 to 6 hours of battery life is what you can expect from this laptop, which is kind of decent, I would say, for the experience it offers and the price segment it is being offered. So that's the battery life. So summing up, how good is the VivoBook Flip S14? So this is the new Flip S14 and we have tested the 16GB RAM variant with the Intel Core i5-12500 chip. So summing up, we feel this is quite a good offering, especially if you want a convertible laptop. This is definitely one of the options available in this price segment. So there are only few convertible laptops available in the mid category or mid segment. This is around the 50,000 to 1 lakh price segment. In between that, there aren't too many convertible laptops, and for that price segment it offers quite a good experience. It has a good display, good build quality, the hinges are good. There is also pen input included in the box package, decent performance with up to 16GB RAM. I would say you should be going with a 16GB RAM instead of the 8GB RAM, just 5K difference between the two variants. So I would suggest you to go with the 16 gigs of RAM, or else you can upgrade your RAM up to say 24 gigs. Now the keyboard experience is very good. The trackpad needs a bit more fine tuning, but again I wouldn't say it's bad, but a bit more fine tuning could have been done better. And the ports and connectivity is something which we feel there should have been one more USB Type-C port. That is one area where we feel ASUS could improve. Again, the battery life is quite okay. I would say 5 to 6 hours is decent performance. So if you are in the market for a convertible laptop, then the ASUS VivoBook S14 Flip works pretty well, and this is priced around 74,990 for the 8GB RAM variant and 79,990 for the 16GB RAM variant. So that was our experience with the ASUS VivoBook S14 Flip. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.